What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to do a full review of Naseem Perfumes Lost in the Woods. Now, if you have followed my channel long enough, you may have already watched the unboxing and first impression video, and today, after several full wearings over a number of days, I am finally ready to talk with you about Lost in the Woods. Now, of course, water-based perfumes are something relatively new in my collection. I don't know about you guys. Do let me know in the comments if you have experienced water-based perfumes from any other brand or this particular house. But for me, this is something very new. So I was trying to get used to how this thing behaves on skin, what the performance was, the projection, the longevity, a lot of other questions that come to mind, especially when you see something new, something that does not have alcohol in it, but it's like a spray form. Let's talk all about it. Let me first begin by showing you the wonderful presentation. The paper material on the outside feels very premium. These are 75 ml sizes. It's very premium in my opinion. It feels very nice to the touch. Excellent quality on the paper. The bottle, 75 ml bottle. Look at this beautiful bottle. It's not transparent, it's opaque, and it's a beautiful one. The Naseem's N is in a corner so that you hold it like that. It looks very nice with that green and golden thing. Beautiful. The name of the fragrance is etched into the metal, and the cap does not click into place that snugly, but this is a metal cap, very heavy. The bottle feels very premium, like no sharp edges or anything. Beautiful stuff. Oftentimes they have a sale going on. I think you can grab them for, at least in the US, on the US side, you can grab them for around $35 to $36 each, but totally worth it. Let me read out the notes to you from their website. On the top, you have grapefruit, bergamot, Italian lemon, pink pepper, incense, and ginger. A lot of things going on the top. On the mids, you've got geranium, rose, jasmine, and neroli. Kind of like a floral thing, but do not be alarmed. I'll tell you all about it. And on the base, you have leather, patchouli, musk, vetiver, benzoin, sandalwood, amber, and cedarwood. Now, when I first sprayed this thing, this immediately took me to a whole different world and before I even proceed any further, if this fragrance is cloning or reminding you of anything else, please, I'm not here for comparison. I will talk specifically about this particular fragrance, what I felt and got from it. Now, it took me to a whole different world. Like the lemon, the bergamot, and grapefruit on the top, it is not that citrusy, fruity kind of opening. It's more like a very fresh, energizing, zesty kind of feeling without the presence of any fruitiness from any one of the citrus fruits. Now, the pink pepper and the ginger kind of adds like a very nice warmth to it. Something that kind of reminded me of walking into a forest, like a pine forest. Does not exactly smell like a pine tree, but the thing is, you get that very nice, energizing, crisp, cool air kind of vibe. Further drying down, what I noticed is that the florals are not too prominent, although I felt that the rose over here kind of adds to that sweet, jammy vibe, like a very tad bit, but the jasmine, neroli, and geranium kind of balances it out. It's kind of like a very nice, soothing feeling. It's very smooth, does not have a sharp edge. That's the best part. Naseem fragrances so far, Naseem perfumes do not have any sharp edge. So far, I have tried 4 of them. I'll tell you all about them, but this one in particular, it's very smooth, very nice, very versatile, very easy to wear. And for the drying down, it's a very comfortable feeling that I got. I did not detect all the notes in particular, but it works in a conjunction, so the leather never popped up. I mostly felt that the vetiver and the musk worked in a very nice manner. The sandalwood and the amber vibe, along with the cedarwood, these were the main players on the base. It kind of has this nice creamy feel, but from the musk and the vetiver, I kind of get that very nice deep green, something that's not too bitter or too earthy, but there is a hint of earthiness somewhere in the midst to the base. But what I notice is that this fragrance, it just stays fresh, very nice, smooth green. The musk over here is a very clean, almost like a tad bit powdery, but kind of has this chilling, like a chilled air kind of vibe, like that crisp, cool air that flows through the forest, especially when it's late fall into winter. Imagine somewhere where it's about to snow and you kind of like get that very chilled, cool air. It's flowing through the forest, and the smell of the forest is just wafting in the air. Imagine a situation like that. That's the kind of vibe and feeling that I got from Lost in the Woods. I guess the name perfectly makes sense for this particular perfume. Now, talking about projection, because these are water-based perfumes, they will stick to your skin more as opposed to like alcohol that will evaporate, and then it carries the fragrance molecules, aroma chemicals further out into the air. So these are not some of the loudest projectors, but they are very long lasting. What I noticed is that with like 7 to 8 sprays, you can easily get a performance, a longevity of more than 8 to 10 plus hours, after which it will sit closer to your skin and it does not want to go away. That's the best part. And also it leaves a very nice scent trail, because remember, once the water has evaporated from the skin, you're left only with the perfume oils, and the more the oil sticks to your skin, so it kind of like, as you walk around, your body heats up, it kind of like leaves that aroma chemical in the air, basically the scent trail or sillage. That's the kind of performance that I got. 8 to 10 hours easily with 8 to 10 sprays, and throughout the day I have received multiple compliments, because again, this is very much off safe, not super loud, and it's not offensive at all. Very nice fragrance, Lost in the Woods. I really enjoyed it, and again, this is not a sponsored content, so I bought these bottles with my own personal money, and I'm telling you all that I found and observed over all these days that I've worn this fragrance. At the price point, like I mentioned, they oftentimes on the US side they run sales, so you might want to check them out. You can easily get this 75 ml bottles for around like $35 to $36 each, and very good quality, I must say, because the skin was not irritated, and like alcohol kind of like dries up your skin, so there's no risk of that. So you can just spray to your heart's content, and there's no issues where alcohol, like if your skin's very sensitive, or maybe you have like cut or burn. Sometimes people have those religious issues too, so this is something that you might want to acquire, give it a shot. Very nice performance in my opinion, not the loudest, but definitely very nice in my opinion. Guys, do let me know in the comments if you have ever tried Naseem Perfumes, water-based perfumes, and this is Lost in the Woods. What are your thoughts and opinion? In my opinion, man, this is a hit. Beautiful fragrance, I really enjoy it. Like, takes me to a whole different place. Like, it's a vibe by itself. So guys, do let me know, and if you're not subscribed yet, if you've made it this far, please consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. So until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.